quick stop at the gas station. You throw 20 bucks in the tank and maybe grab a soda.
Now 90.
You probably don't even think about the building itself. But is this where you would want to ride out an EF5 tornado?
So be in your shelters if you're in the line of this storm.
An EF5 tornado contains wind gusts that are over 200 miles per hour. The destruction from this can be catastrophic.
It can level a house, throw a car 100 yards,
Oh my gosh.
and even strip the bark off a tree. And now it's here. With a twister bearing down, where is the best place to take cover at a gas station convenience store? Would you go to A, the restroom, B, the walk-in beer cooler, or C, under the front counter beneath the cash register? For Reuben Carter, it's not just his life on the line, but an entire store full of people.
It just got really, really dark all of a sudden.
He's working at a gas station in Joplin, Missouri, as a deadly tornado tears through. They've lost power, so he calls his boss for guidance on what to do. The telltale signs of the twister are there.
The power starts to go out around you. This is Mother Nature on your doorstep. You really need to take action.
Tornadoes can appear rather quickly, a matter of seconds, going from nothing to suddenly you see the funnel.
Lightning flashes, briefly illuminating the store.
The back wall of the store started moving back and forth, vibrating, and it was almost like they were breathing. That was at the point where we were just like, okay, something really big is going on and we need to do something now.
The tornado is coming at them like a freight train. So if you were facing this behemoth, where would you take cover in a convenience store? It has nothing to do with the drinks inside, but the walk-in beer cooler is your best option.
The cooler is an excellent place to be because it has a lot of weight around it that can help provide some protection for you. It's not a tornado shelter by any means, but certainly it is the best alternative.
A restroom is generally a good choice, but it's not the best option here.
If the restrooms are located in the center of the building, then that would be a good place. However, most restrooms are on the edge of the store or outside, and you certainly don't want to go outside.
The front counter is probably the least safe place in the building.
They're out in the open a lot of times. There's glass around, and you certainly don't want to be exposed to those things. Plus, everything in the store becomes possibly flying debris, and you don't want to subject yourself to all that inventory.
Reuben does his best to get everyone into the cooler.
Because it was so dark, I had no real idea until afterward of how many people were actually in the cooler with me or in the store. My only thought was like, I'm gonna die. This is it. I'm done. I kept thinking, I'm going to get hit by something. That's the last thing I'm going to feel, and then it's going to be all over. It was the loudest roar I've ever heard in my life.
More than 2 terrifying minutes pass as they are slammed with the front, then the rear wall of the mile-wide tornado.
One of the people that was in the cooler with me that was sort of helping me out, he was like, no, we got everybody, it's okay.
They climb the beer cases and make their way out of the wreckage. Outside, the destruction is catastrophic.
Everything was gone. It looked like a bomb had gone off. We couldn't see anything but smoke for miles.
The destruction began on the western edge of the city, moved 6 miles through the main heart of the southern part of the city, and then exited and continued on for at least another 15 miles east of the city. The Joplin tornado is number 1 on the costliest U.S. tornado. About $3 billion of destruction. This is one of the deadliest tornadoes on record. 161 people had died in Joplin that afternoon.
Nothing in the store was left standing, but all 24 people in the cooler survived.
I would give Reuben Carter a medal. He picked the best shelter option he had available.
2011 proved to be one of the costliest and deadliest years in the United States for tornadoes. There were 1,691 twisters confirmed, and 553 people lost their lives. A tornado may strike with little warning, but keep these tips in the back of your mind. Seek shelter as soon as possible, and take cover in a reinforced, centralized room like the walk-in beer cooler. A natural disaster of this magnitude is rare. But knowing the best place to take shelter could save your life.